This program is brought to you by Blue Band Sports.
Blue Band Sports are committed to promoting sports, particularly motorsports, in India, including 6 rounds of the Blue Band Indian National Rally Championship across the country, from the south to the northeast. As Blue Band Sports continue their mission to unearth talent from rural India and turn them into world champions for the next generation through their Talent Haunts program.
I recommend MRF ZLX for sheer comfort and long life. MRF ZLX, you can bet on it.
We're here at the Rally of Hyderabad.
By far the most difficult INRC I think in years. We have to be very, very careful. It's all about controlling the speed and controlling the rally, you know.
Welcome folks to the 4th round of the Blue Band Sports FMSCI Indian National Rally Championship 2024. The Rally of Hyderabad, which is back on the calendar for the second consecutive time since last year, after a span of 12 years. The 2 special stages in the rally are expected to give direction to the championship battles, which are currently in the middle with 3 more rounds to go, including this rally. It was a testing time for the championship frontrunners Aditya Thakur, Harkrishan Wadia and Karna Kadur, as they were locked up in a very close battle with 3 points separating them. Midway ahead of the championship, defending champion Arjun Rao, supported by MRF, God of Gill, supported by JK Tyre, was still striving for the season's first win. The championship leader who began the day with 3 points advantage was the stage opener. But the stage opening is never easy if not experienced. You tend to lose a lot of time. They fought back and managed to scale up to overall 4th before the start of the final stage. Later, the sun rays were creating a hurdle in visibility and they crashed while taking on a double jump, damaging their gearbox. Championship contenders from Arka Motorsports, the pair of Karna Kadur and Musa Sharif, supported by MRF, were facing electrical issues, which were sorted out in the first service, but they were unable to climb up the table and had to finish 9th. The only Arjuna awardee in motorsports and 7-time national champion God of Gill, along with Anirudh Ragnikar, supported by JK Tyre, running on a left-hand drive Ford Fiesta with 2 back-to-back DNFs, was looking for his first finish and first win of the season as well. Gill consolidated a lead of 16 seconds in the very first stage of the day, though was not the quickest in the second stage, but held on to the top position until the first service. With not much beating to the car, he headed out off service. To further improve on his own previous timing, to be the fastest man in the remaining two stages as well, thus dominating the day with a 57-second lead. The A&A Motorsports pair from Bengaluru, Chetan Shivram and Shiva Prakash, were the only pair clocking timings closer to Gill. Driving a fully prepared Fiat Abarth Punto with a limited seat time on dirt, they were fastest in stage 2 but were unable to be a threat to the leaders as they were about 25 seconds behind till the start of the last stage of the day. Once scratch time was allotted, the gap extended to 57 seconds. With less than 2 minutes of a difference between the pair of Jason Saldana from Bengaluru and Timu Udapanda from Coorg, driving for Arca Motorsports, finished third in the order. The Bengaluru pair of Ritesh Guttadar M and Suraj M, with further 19-second difference, were in fourth position. Keralites Pabit Ahmed and Milan George from Chetinath Sporting, supported by MRF, were facing setup issues. They also missed a call and went off track in the first stage, which added to their time loss. Once it was rectified in the service after 2 stages, they managed to reduce the deficit to 25 seconds and finish in the top 5.
Well, we had a great day today at the Hyderabad rally. We had planned to use different compound tires because the stages were quite different from each other. There are different surfaces and different types of tire wear was expected. In the morning, we wanted to ensure that we have a comfortable lead. After a couple of stages, we had a decent lead. So now we've ended the day with 25 or 30-second lead over the other guys. Having tested these tires, we know what we can expect tomorrow at the stages with the different compound of tires that we have. So looking forward to tomorrow and ensure that we get the car back home on the podium.
4 of the INRC2 toppers did manage to finish within the overall top 5. The leader, Chetan Shivram, had a hold over the class with a lead margin of 53 seconds. After winning the two-wheel drive Thailand RAAT Championship 2023, Jason Saldana along with Timu Udapanda were aiming for their first podium finish of the season. They managed to stay ahead of the third position Bengaluru Privateers pair of Ritesh Guttadar and Suraj M with a lead of 19 seconds. With the same amount of lead, the pair of Pabit Ahmed and Milan George managed to keep Sahil Khanna and Arjun SSB from Snap Racing behind them.
It was interesting, very, very good. The 2 stages were difficult stages, I should say. We did face a lot of loose patches and a lot of good straights as well. So it kind of suited us. It was very, very technical. I think it was a brilliant drive. It was a new car for us. First time we were putting it on dirt.
Arnav Pratap Singh and Rohit N from Snap Racing were the leaders in the category INRC3, and parallelly, they were running overall 6th after day 1. Coming in second with a 5-second deficit were the pair of Niraj Shroff and Arjun Dhirendra from Chetinath Sporting. The youngest of all, Arjun Rajiv, along with Vinay Padmashali from Chetinath Sporting, supported by MRF with a 19-second difference, were in third. Abin Rai, along with Moeddin Jashir, were aiming for a podium, but they were slower by 28 seconds. While Chandan M. Gowda and Venu Ramesh Kumar from Arca Motorsports found themselves secured in 5th.
Well, a tough, challenging rally, a very fast and technical rally. We finally, thanks to God, we got some good rhythm in the car and we are putting in really good times and all throughout the stages. Coming back, we were very, very fast in all the stages. Lucky to have finished the rally and we got a great setup with the car, had a good feeling.
The ladies class championship leader Harshita Gowda along with Pramod Raman had a bad day as they had to pull out of stage 1 due to drive shaft issues. Defending champion Anushriya Gulati, co-driven by Karan Okta from Arca Motorsports, were in the lead, followed by Nikita Takale and Arvind Dhirendra from Snap Racing, supported by JK Tyre in second. The pair of Phoebe Nongrum and celebrity navigator Arvind KP were in third. At the end of day 1 in the INRC category, the lead belonged to Gaurav Gill and Anirudh Ragnikar, the privateers, leading by over a minute from the pair of Chetan Shivram and Shiv Prakash of ANA Motorsports. Jason Saldana and Thimu Dabanda were third for Arca Motorsports. In INRC2, Chetan Shivram and Shiv Prakash of ANA Motorsports had the lead by over a minute from Jason Saldana and Thimu Dabanda, who had a small margin ahead of Ritesh Gutidar M and Suraj M. In the INRC3 class, it was Arnav Pratap Singh and Rohit N from Snap Racing who were leading this category, ahead of Daraj Shroff and Arjun Dhirendra of Chetinath Sporting who were in second, and their teammates Arjun Rajiv and Vinay Padmashali in third. In the Gypsy Challenge, Baljinder Singh Dillon and Gautam CP of ANA Motorsports had the lead, followed by privateers Dr. Akash Sundar and Ravi Kumar in second, and Sachin and Anand Raj in third. In the Classic Cars category, it was the privateer team of Praveen Dwarkanath and Arun V who had the lead, ahead of ANA Motorsports' pair of Anishant S and Anisha Mehta. In third place was Sheikh Hussain Pasha and his co-driver Ashfaq Afreed, also privateers.
This program is brought to you by Blue Band Sports.
लोग समझते हैं जीत एक ट्रिक होती है, जी नहीं, ये एक टेक्निक होती है। जीत परफॉर्मेंस का नया फॉर्मुलेशन होती है। फर्क इतना ही होता है हार और जीत में, जितना कुछ और या स्पीड में। इसलिए कहता हूं, चुनो जीत को, चुनो स्पीड को।
Speed, high performance petrol from Bharat Petroleum.
After the end of day 1, the day 2 will see the drivers heading towards the final 2 stages, while the first one will be run in reverse direction and the second one in forward, for a total of a 36.5 km special stage. The cool-headed Gaurav Gill, along with Anirudh Ragnikar, supported by JK Tyre, after being the fastest in one of the stages, had to just complete and bring the car home. With a 57-second overnight lead advantage, he extended it to 1 minute and 20 seconds for his first win of the season. Similar was the case of Chetan Shivram and Shiv Prakash. He tried to cut down the lead on the leader but was impossible as the lead was huge, but was a second faster in the final stage of the day and finished safely in second position. They had began the day with a 53-second lead over Jason and Thimu, who slided down the order. Ahmed Ahmed, along with Milan George from Chetinath Sporting, supported by MRF, began the day from 5th position and were 22 seconds behind Jason, who was running in 3rd. Ahmed was clocking and improving on his previous day timings, which made way onto the podium with a further 1 minute 26 second difference by climbing up 2 positions. Karna Kadur and Musa Sharif from Arca Motorsports, supported by MRF, scaled up from day 1's 9th position to finish 4th, as they fell short of 2 seconds to find a place on the podium. Karna, who was tied on points with Harkrishan Wadia before the start, found himself on the top of the championship table after this round. The Arca Motorsports driver Jason Saldana, along with Timo Udapanda, was looking very comfortable in third position, and the same place finish would have retained their overnight position. But in the final stage of the rally, leakage in the turbo pipe caused power drop and slided him down 2 places to finish in 5th.
All these several rallies for me, but then you have your high time and your low time. I guess you just got to hang in there and make sure you keep fighting in ranks to JK tires. It was an absolute pleasure. We've got some different amount of tires that's been given to us for this rally, and we've worked our thoughts and our expectations, and I'm really happy to have a controlling and a demanding team. Non-stop development for sure, and definitely been every. It was a very, very fast stage. You needed to keep the revs very, very high through the stage because 400 meters, 500 meters straights, we normally don't get easily in a rally. So this was fabulous. So you really had to know where your braking points are. Inside, once you got into the stage, there was a lot of high-speed corners, very, very high speed. So setting the car up for those corners and everything was a real pleasure. We had a really superb time on that last. Yeah, it's a good comeback for us. I think it's a superb entry of the Abarth into rallying, and looking forward to the rest of the season.
INRC3 formed 60% of the total entries. Hence, the organisers decided to honour the top 5 instead of the top 3 in this rally. The pair of Arnav Pratap Singh and Rohit N from Snap Racing, apart from winning the class, also finished 6th overall. They were also the winners in the junior INRC category. Raj Shroff along with Arjun Dhirendra from Chetanath Sporting were 13 seconds slower to finish in 2nd position. Birthday boy Arjun Rajiv along with Vinay Padmashali from Chetanath Sporting with less than a second margin had to settle for 3rd. Abhin Rai and Moini Jashir from Ideal Racing finished 4th. Chandan M. Gowda and Venu Ramesh Kumar from Arca Motorsports retained their overnight 5th position as they knew there was no point to push hard since the difference was over 30 seconds. The championship leaders in the class, Lokalite Jeet Jabak along with V. Shekhar from Chetanath Sporting, were stuck on a swampy patch in stage 1 and rejoined on the final day and completed the rally.
Hyderabad rally, I think we need more of such kind of events with fast corners. We had like so many third gear corners, and I love to drive like high speed rallies and where we have like fast corners. Somewhere there are very fast sections where you actually have to just go flat out and you can't think, you just have to go. So let's see, it's been a great time. Thanks to the organizers and my team and my co-driver. We've done really well and looking forward to the next round.
In the ladies class, the defending champions Dehradun pair of Anushriya Gulati along with Karan Okta from Arca Motorsports with a total time of 1 hour 55 minutes and 26 seconds
And have to come and sync with my co-driver especially because I think that was the highlight for us this rally. I think together as a driver, if you trust the pace notes, you can drive much better. So I think I really owe this drive to Karan, especially Leela sir and Karna. They worked tirelessly on my car. I mean, all the credit goes to them.
In the FMSCI Classic Challenge, the husband-wife pair of Anishant and Amita Anish from Bengaluru of ANA Motorsports won the class. Sheikh Hussain Pasha from Hyderabad and Ashfaq Afriq from Satupalli finished in second position. While Praveen Dwarkanath from Bengaluru and Arun V from Tirupur finished third.
Well, we came into Hyderabad thinking, yes, it's going to be a very tough terrain, and as per our thought, yes, it was a very tough terrain. We managed to do the best timings, through the stages. It was never difficult sitting with the wife. We had our own chemistry, let it be in car and out car, yeah, and we managed to be the fastest, and yes, we are the winner of our category, FMSCI Classic Challenge.
After many twists and turns, the class results were altered thrice, and yet the provisional Dr. Akar Sundar from Chikmagaluru and Ravi Kumar from Bengaluru initially were declared the winners, but they slided down to fourth and had to miss the podium. The ANA Motorsports pair of Baljinder Singh Dhillon along with Gautam CP were declared the winners with a total time of 2 hours, 4 minutes, 39.8 seconds. The Hyderabad pair of Sachin and Anand Raj were 1 minute 8 seconds slower to finish in second position. And the Bengaluru pair of Sanjay Agarwal and Dheeraj Mane completed the podium with a 27-second deficit. Karyappa Mekarera from Coorg, along with Vignesh Mahalingam, were leading the rally till the second stage, but clutch shaft issues hindered their run and they finished in 5th position at the end. The pair of Uday Pilani and Shehraz Ahmed from Chetinath Sporting began their final day with a comfortable lead of 1 minute 47 seconds, and that was further extended to 4 minutes and 52 seconds, and they thus won. In INRC3, the win belonged to Arnav Pratap Singh and Rohit N from Snap Racing. This time though, there were 4 other cars on the podium with them. Dharaj Shroff and Arjun Dhirendra in second, Arjun Rajiv and Vinay Padmashali in third, Amin Roy and Mohideen Jashir in P4, and Chandan M. Gowda and Venu Ramesh Kumar in P5. And glory belonged to Anishant S and Anish Amita from ANA Motorsports in the classic car category. In second was the pair of Sheikh Hussain Pasha and Ashfaq Afriq, the privateers,
We've been gifted in some form, I should say, because getting such a large parcel of land and having flowing corners, flowing stages, I think it's been great that the team has put in a lot of efforts to ensure that we can give a faster rally per se than all the other rallies before this. So I guess this is going to be an event that has come to stay, because 19 years later we have come here last year and we did have some teething issues, but this year all the teething issues are solved, and I think everyone loved the stages. There were not many car failures. Last year we had close to 30 car failures. This time probably it's about few DNFs, like 5 or 6. So, and none of them were due to the track issues or something like that. So I guess we have done some good work on the track, and it's going to be a faster race than this next year.
Four rounds down, 2 more to go. Next up is the penultimate round of the championship, the Robusta Rally of Kodagu, and we will be back next weekend in Coorg as the Blue Band Sports FMSCI and Indian National Rally Championship 2024 comes to its close. See you there, folks.
लोग समझते हैं जीत एक ट्रिक होती है, जी नहीं, ये एक टेक्निक होती है। जीत परफॉर्मेंस का नया फॉर्मुलेशन होती है। फर्क इतना ही होता है हार और जीत में, जितना कुछ और या स्पीड में।
इसलिए कहता हूं, चुनो जीत को, चुनो स्पीड को। स्पीड, हाई परफॉर्मेंस पेट्रोल फ्रॉम भारत पेट्रोलियम।
Lost in the digital maze? Struggling to keep up with the latest tech trends? Point Perfect Technology Solutions. We push the limits of perfection. We elevate your business with cutting-edge solutions. Enterprise business solutions, web and mobile app development, BPO services, data science and AI, digital marketing, translation and localization services. From web and mobile app development to data science and AI, we empower businesses to succeed in the digital age. Our global presence: India, USA, Singapore, and UAE.
This program is brought to you by Blue Band Sports.
Blue Band Sports are committed to promoting sports, particularly motorsports, in India, including 6 rounds of the Blue Band Indian National Rally Championship across the country, from the south to the northeast. As Blue Band Sports continue their mission to unearth talent from rural India and turn them into world champions for the next generation through their Talent Haunts program.
I recommend MRF ZLX for sheer comfort and long life. MRF ZLX, you can bet on it.
by JK Tyre, who has been reeling under many DNFs. They clocked the fastest timing of the stage and the mechanical failure sword was hanging on their head. Midway on the stage, too, Gaurav Gill had to pull out as the wheel boards sheared off. With a 4-second difference in the 2021 overall INRC champions, currently running in 4th in the championship were Himachal Pahadi boys Aditya Thakur and Virendra Kashyap from Chetinath Sporting, supported by MRF and Sidwin. They were the second fastest in stage 1. From there on, they were unstoppable. They were the fastest in all the remaining 5 stages of the day, and with a very huge lead of over 1 minute and 16 seconds, they finished their day 1. The teammates from Arka Motorsports, Amitrajit Ghosh from Kolkata and Ashwin Nath from Bengaluru, after their win in Nasik on the just brought new car, managed to clock the 3rd fastest time in the first stage. Thereon, they were consistently running in 2nd and finished the day as Aditya was uncatchable. Currently running in 3rd in the championship, the Bengalurian Karna Kadur and Musa Sharif from Kasargod, representing Arka Motorsports supported by MRF, were finding it difficult to carry the winning spree of Nasik forward with 8 seconds of a difference as they finished the day in 3rd. Mumbaikar Darayas and Shroff and Bengalurian Arjun Dhirendra from Chetinath Sporting, running 2nd in the championship, were 10 seconds slower to finish 4th.
Coimbatore, as you know, it's my second home, so I'm much familiar with this track and the surface, so it's not that difficult job for me. But yes, I'm pushing a lot, and in this last stage I was thinking, okay, we'll go easy, but few kilometers again I was again back into the rhythm. That's a problem with me, but overall I'm really happy with the setup with my tires. They are really good. In 2021 we won the rally here overall, so again I'm just focusing on my driving.
Running 3rd in the championship, Aditya Thakur was the leader of the class. While Philippos Mathai and Harkrishan Wadia, both with the same 1 minute 44 second difference, were 2nd. With a 16-second difference, Pragati was in 4th.
It's very challenging day, very long day indeed. Tomorrow is going to be a short day. Most of it was dependent on today. So yeah, opening the road, we had our own challenges facing in this rally, cleaning the road and whatnot. But yeah, after the first two, we were stood overall 9th, and I think we've climbed up to 4th with our performance. Obviously, could have been better. Things have gone better. Things could have gone better. But no matter, we're here at the end. That's what matters.
With a difference of 20 seconds, Taraj Shroff and Arjun Dhirendra, the championship leaders, were ahead of Jeet Jabak and Shashank Jamwal, and they were in 3rd with a further 8-second deficit. The championship leaders were ahead of Jeet Jabak and Shashank Jamwal, and they were in 3rd with a further 8-second deficit. Arka Motorsports pair of Chandan M. Gowda from Bengaluru and Jagmeer Nirwan and Dr. Dinesh S. were in 5th, as 6 seconds separated the two. Lady driver Phoebe Nongam from Shillong and the celebrity Arvind KP from Bengaluru had to pull out in stage 2 due to fuel pump issues. The issue midway and were able to clock a few fastest category stage times. But once again, lost time in the final stage of the day and were in third position. Dr. Akash Sundar and Ravi Kumar, both Bengalurians from A&A Motorsports, running second in the championship, had to pull out 1 kilometer before the stage 1 finish. They were driving on 3 wheels as their rear right wheel was completely detached after hitting a tree 4 kilometers before the finish. The fastest first stage time setters, the pair of Karyappa Mekerera from Kodagu and Videsh Mahalingam from Coimbatore, topped the vehicle in the second stage 1 kilometer before the finish. In the INRC overall class, the win belonged to Aditya Thakur and Virendra Kashyap of Chetinath Sporting, who won by over a minute over their rivals Amitrajit Ghosh and Ashwin Naik of Arka Motorsports. Arka Motorsports got a double podium as Karna Kadur and Musa Sharif finished in third. In INRC2, Aditya Thakur and Virendra Kashyap of Chetinath Sporting ended the day in P1. In second was Arka Motorsports' Philippos Mathai with his co-driver Murthy PVS. In third place in INRC2 was Harkrishan Wadia and Kunal Kashyap. In INRC3, Daraya Shroff and Arjun Dhirendra of Chetinath Sporting were first at the end of the day, with Jeet Jabak and V. Sekar, the privateers, following them in second. In third was the Arka Motorsports car of Shashank Jamwal and Asim Sharma. In the Classic Challenge, Adihant S and Anish Amita were first. Brian Michael and Prakash M, the privateers, finished the day in second. In the FMSCI Gypsy class, Kavan Karyappa KG and Gauravayappa MS from Mandovi Racing held on to the lead as they were followed by their teammates from Mandovi Racing, Baljinder Singh Dillon and Gautam CP. Sanjay Agarwal and Dheeraj Mane were third as privateers. And in the INRC women class, Nikita Takale and Arvind Dhirendra, the privateers, ended the day as the leaders. They were followed by Harshita Gowda and Pramod Raman in second for A&A Motorsport.
लोग समझते हैं जीत एक ट्रिक होती है, जी नहीं, ये एक टेक्निक होती है। जीत परफॉर्मेंस का नया फॉर्मुलेशन होती है। फर्क इतना ही होता है हार और जीत में, जितना कुछ और या स्पीड में।
इसलिए कहता हूं, चुनो जीत को, चुनो स्पीड को। speed, high performance petrol from Bharat Petroleum.
MRF and Sidwin, supported pair of Aditya Thakur and Virendra Kashyap from Chetinath Sporting on the final day, had to just finish the rally without any overdoing. Which they did, as the lead they had accumulated was impossible to be breached, with only 2 stages to be run on day 2. With a total time of 1 hour 50 minutes 11 seconds, they managed to win the overall rally of Coimbatore and category INRC2. Gaurav Gill and Anirudh Ragnikar, supported by JK Tyre, took a start on day 2. But once again found themselves in the non-finishers list due to gearbox issues. But not before stamping their dominance by clocking the first fastest stage timing by keeping their follower behind by 11 seconds. 200 meters from the transport start, the chances of finishing on the podium were shattered for the pair of Amitrajit Ghosh and Ashwin Naik from Arca Motorsports. They had a very bad day as they had to retire due to engine mount issues after beginning their day in second position. Karna Kadur and Musa Sharif from Arca Motorsports, supported by MRF and Sidwin, managed to climb 1 position up to finish second and reducing the day 1 margin by 11 seconds over the winner. Harkrishan Wadia and Kunal Kashyap from Arca Motorsports were the fastest in the final stage of the day and were able to reduce the difference from 20 seconds on day 1 to 10 seconds till the finish on their teammate Karna, and had to settle for the 3rd overall and 2nd in category INRC2. Yunus Ilyas and Nitin Jacob from Snap Racing were unable to clock better timing, and then Wadia, who was just 1/10 of a second ahead, they missed the podium with a difference of 32 seconds and finished 4th.
This year we came back to 1.6 again and we repeated the same thing what we did in 2021. We are really happy. We are leading the national championship also. Stages were really nice. Day 1 stages were not that difficult for me. I'm very much familiar with this terrain. I knew how it is. That plays a very important role.
Philippos Mathai and Murthy PVS from Arca Motorsports were also unable to capitalize on the tie with Wadia and the 100th of a second lead on Yunus on the day start. They started 5th and finished 5th overall and 3rd in category INRC2. The Chetinath Sporting pair of Prakati Gowda and Sujit Kumar, supported by MRF and Sidwin, managed to finish 6th overall with 20 seconds difference and 4th in the category INRC2. Jeet Jabak and V. Shekhar from Chetinath Sporting were the winners. They were really lucky as the vehicle came to a standstill at about the 4th kilometer in the final stage. But after repeated cranking it
Of course, it's the first win for me in rallying, so and it happened in Coimbatore. My first race win was in Coimbatore, so clearly Coimbatore is a lucky place for me. I'm hoping to continue rallying with Blue Band Motorsports and MRF.
The husband. Followed by the first timer Brian Michael from Trivandrum and Prakash M from Erode, followed in second. While the Bengaluru pair of Praveen Dwarkanath and Karyappa KB finished third.
The stages were very good. We enjoyed, driving the stages yesterday, especially the SS1, 3 and 5. And for me, it's good to be back driving the Coimbatore Rally after, say, 11 long years. And yes, we finished as the winner in our category. We are looking forward, to continue the momentum in Hyderabad.
While Jinder Singh Dhillon and Gautam CP from Mandovi Racing were the winners with a lead of over 2 seconds. Kaman Karyappa KG and Gaurav Ayyappa MS, also from Mandovi Racing, were unable to hold on their day one lead of 14 seconds and slided down to second position. Sanjay Agarwal and Dheeraj Mane from Bengaluru completed the podium.
We are in the middle of the INRC 2024 Gypsy Challenge Cup, and we have won Chennai, Nasik, and by winning Coimbatore, we have a comfortable lead. We got 3 wins back to back. Then the stages yesterday did not go well for us. We had some technical issues with the car. Today everything fell into place, and SS8 is where I covered up lost time, and we sealed it for Coimbatore.
Abid Rai and Moiddin Jashir from Ideal Racing in their first season after graduating from INRC 4 were the winners. Followed by Ajay Shankar and Vaibhav Mukund Rao from Mandovi Racing, who finished in second position. Aditya Kausgi and Diksha Balakrishna, the just formed pair from Bangalore, finished third. The championship leader Arjun Rajiv and Vinay Padmashali had to pull out on day 1 due to mechanical issues and rejoined on day 2 and finished the rally.
So it was a very beautiful event. So we had a tough fight with the big boys since we are driving stock car, and since my navigator is also new and new car for me this time, Polo. So it was a tough job for us, and we got a better result as we expected.
The pair of Harshita Rajgowda and Pramod Raman from Bengaluru were the lone finishers and the winners. As the pair of Nikita Takale from Pune and Arvind Dhirendra from Bengaluru had to pull out in the final stage of the day. Championship leader Phoebe Nongram and Arvind KP pulled out on day 1 due to mechanical issues.
Rally of Coimbatore was pretty impressive for me. I've improved a lot. I think I started improving every stage on my own timing, so that is very important for me. It's the first time I'm driving the INRC 2 spec, so I've kind of got used to the car now and I'm gelling along well. Let's see how I perform in the next rally. But this rally was quite impressive.
At the end of the rally, in the INRC overall class, the win belonged to Aditya Thakur and Virendra Kashyap of Chetinath Sporting, as they won by over a minute ahead of Arka Motorsports' Karna Kadur and Musa Sharif. Arka Motorsports got a double podium in the overall class, with Harkrishan Wadia and Kunal Kashyap finishing third. In the INRC 2 class, the win belonged to Aditya Thakur and Virendra Kashyap once again. They were followed by Harkrishan Wadia and Kunal Kashyap from Arka Motorsports and Philippos Matai and Murthy PVS, also from Arka Motorsport. In INRC 3, the win belonged to Jeet Jabak and V. Sekar, the privateers, as they had a very close margin ahead of Sashank Jamwal and Aseem Sharma of Arka Motorsports. In P3 was Chandan M. Gowda and Venu Ramesh Kumar, also of Arka. In the Classic Challenge, the win belonged to ANA Motorsports and their crew of Anihant S and Anish Amita. A long way behind them was Brian Michael and Prakash M, the privateers, getting second place on their debut rally.
So we come to the middle of the championship, Coimbatore. Coimbatore has always been in the hearts of all of the rallyists because it's a mix of both smooth terrain, soft terrain, as well as some rough terrain. So this time we tried to come up with some newer stages which could not happen at the last minute, but then we've come back to the old stages and it was very competitive. We've had the highest number of car participants. There were about 67 cars that came in and it's a very healthy number. So we are able to see a lot of traction happening in INRC, INRC 2 and INRC 3. It's a very healthy trend because a lot of new drivers have come in and they've started building some top quality cars and definitely that was evident in action in this particular rally.
लोग समझते हैं जीत एक ट्रिक होती है, जी नहीं, ये एक टेक्निक होती है। जीत परफॉर्मेंस का नया फॉर्मुलेशन होती है। फर्क इतना ही होता है हार और जीत में, जितना कुछ और या स्पीड में?
इसलिए कहता हूं, चुनो जीत को, चुनो स्पीड को। Speed, high performance petrol from Bharat Petroleum.
Lost in the digital maze? Struggling to keep up with the latest tech trends? Point Perfect Technology Solutions. We push the limits of perfection. We elevate your business with cutting-edge solutions. Enterprise business solutions, web and mobile app development, BPO services, data science and AI, digital marketing, translation and localization services. From web and mobile app development to data science and AI, we empower businesses to succeed in the digital age. Our global presence: India, USA, Singapore, and UAE.